Abby and Brittany Hensel's story has taken a shocking turn, one that's left their mother at the center of a scandal shaking their family to its core. These famous conjoined twins, celebrated for their resilience and unity, now face a heart-wrenching fallout with the very woman who shaped their incredible journey. The whispers of betrayal and financial disputes are impossible to ignore. Let us unravel the truth behind the whispers, the cracks in their unshakable bond, and the revelations might just leave you speechless. The dual lives behind the spotlight. Abby and Brittany Hensel, if you've been anywhere near a TV or the internet in the last decade, you've probably heard of them. These conjoined twins have been media darlings for years, their every move followed and dissected like they're some kind of living, breathing reality show. Born back in 1990 in small-town Minnesota, these two, who share one body but each have their own head, brain, and personality, were always destined for the spotlight. But lately, their lives have taken a turn for the tabloid-worthy, with whispers of a family scandal that's left everyone, fans and critics alike, buzzing. Abby and Brittany Hensel have always defied expectations, but a shocking twist is about to change everything we thought we knew about them. First, a quick recap for the uninitiated. Abby controls the right side of their shared body and Brittany the left. That means every step they take, every movement they make is a finely choreographed duet. It's mind-boggling, honestly. They've mastered the art of synchronization, doing everything from walking to playing sports like volleyball and biking, activities that would leave most of us tripping over our own feet. But behind the picture-perfect smiles and TV specials lies a life full of challenges and, apparently, drama. Their rise to fame wasn't accidental. Abby and Brittany didn't just sit back and let their story unfold quietly. Documentaries, interviews, talk show appearances, you name it, they've done it. Their public persona has always been about resilience and positivity, and to their credit, they've achieved a lot. They graduated from Bethel University with teaching degrees and went on to become educators. That's right, they're shaping young minds while proving that normal is overrated. But now their story has taken a sharp left turn, and not the kind you'd see in a feel-good montage. Word on the street is there's a major falling out with their mother. Yes, the very woman who's been their biggest supporter and advocate all these years. The details, murky at best. Financial disputes, personal disagreements? Who knows? The rumors are flying faster than you can say family drama. It's a twist that's left fans scratching their heads and tabloids frothing at the mouth. For years, their mom was the rock in their story, the one who fought for their rights, pushed for their independence, and made sure they had every opportunity to succeed. Now, though, it seems that rock has turned into something of a stumbling block. If the whispers are true, it's a messy, tangled web of emotions, money, and the kind of pressure only a lifetime in the public eye can bring. The scrutiny that's followed these two since day one has always been relentless. They've willingly shared their lives with the world, but there's a fine line between curiosity and outright invasion of privacy. The recent scandal has only added fuel to the fire, with everyone and their dog weighing in on what's happening behind closed doors. The twins have always been champions of transparency, but at what cost? How much of their story is truly theirs anymore? Abby and Brittany have always prided themselves on their independence. They've lived their lives on their own terms, making choices that defy stereotypes and challenge assumptions. But this latest chapter, the fallout with their mom, is a stark reminder that even the strongest bonds can be tested. And in a family dynamic as unique as theirs, those tests are magnified 100-fold. The whole situation also raises some uncomfortable questions about how society treats people with differences. Abby and Brittany have spent their lives as a walking, talking example of what it means to thrive despite the odds. But they've also been a source of endless fascination, a spectacle even. Is it any wonder that the pressures of living under a microscope have finally boiled over? For every uplifting feature or inspiring interview, there's been a flurry of articles treating their lives like a sideshow attraction. Still, through it all, the twins have stayed remarkably composed. They've faced challenges most of us can't even imagine, and they've done it with a level of grace that's downright enviable. But even the strongest people have their breaking points. The scandal with their mom is a harsh reminder that life isn't always sunshine and rainbows, no matter how much you've achieved. What's happening now also brings up broader societal issues. The expectations placed on individuals with unique conditions are enormous. Add to that the role of family in shaping their experiences, and it's a recipe for stress. Abby and Brittany's story highlights the importance of understanding and supporting diversity without sensationalizing it. Their achievements are incredible, but they're not just symbols of perseverance. They're people with real lives, real emotions, and now very real family drama. The recent fallout with their mom underscores the complexities of their unique bond. For years, their mother has been a fierce advocate, ensuring they had access to opportunities and resources. But when your entire life is under the public's microscope, it's not just the twins who feel the pressure. Family dynamics can easily shift under such intense scrutiny, and cracks that might have stayed hidden in private can quickly become public spectacle. The media frenzy surrounding the scandal has also sparked debates about privacy and the right to control your own narrative. Abby and Brittany's openness about their lives has always been a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's allowed them to raise awareness and challenge stereotypes. On the other, it's left them vulnerable to invasive attention. The recent controversy has only amplified this, turning what should be a personal matter into public fodder. As the story unfolds, many are left wondering what this means for Abby and Brittany moving forward. Will they find a way to reconcile with their mom? Or will the rift continue to grow? Either way, one thing is clear. Their resilience will be tested yet again. They've built a life defined by determination and strength, but navigating this new chapter will require a different kind of courage. Their story has always drawn attention, but now things are taking an unexpected turn. Shared dreams, separate passions. Born on March 7, 1990, the twins entered the world to the amazement of doctors and medical staff. Conjoined twins are rare, but dicephalic parapagus twins are even rarer. The chances of survival are slim, yet these two have continuously defied the odds.
And so I make sure that I cut away as little as I can for the back and a little bit more in the front.
Their story started in a small town in Minnesota, where their parents decided to raise them with as much normalcy as possible, despite the uniqueness of their condition. From their early years, Abby and Brittany's parents made a conscious decision to treat them as individuals who just happened to share a body. This approach meant encouraging them to develop their own likes and dislikes, personalities, and hobbies. The sisters grew up surrounded by love, with siblings who treated them like any other family member. Their parents chose not to separate them surgically, given the risks involved and the fact that they shared too many vital organs. It was a difficult decision, but one that ultimately allowed the twins to thrive as they are today. The day-to-day logistics of living as conjoined twins require constant communication and coordination. From brushing their hair to getting dressed, every task involves a level of teamwork that most people could never comprehend. Imagine having to agree on every single action throughout the day: what to eat, what to wear, where to go, and how to get there. For the sisters, this is just life. They have to communicate clearly and constantly. And over time, they have developed an almost telepathic understanding of each other's needs and intentions. One of the more impressive aspects of their lives is their ability to play sports. Growing up, the siblings were involved in activities like volleyball, swimming, and cycling. Participating in these sports required them to move as one, to react instantly to each other's movements, and to trust each other completely. Volleyball, for instance, demands agility, quick reflexes, and coordination. They developed their own way of playing, compensating for their unique physical limitations with unmatched teamwork and determination. Their journey through school was another area where the twins had to navigate challenges that others might not even think about. They attended a regular school, and their classmates quickly adapted to having them around. Teachers also played an essential role in ensuring that they had the support needed, both academically and socially. Despite the extra attention their condition brought, they managed to make friends and participate in school activities just like any other students. They were active in extracurricular activities, and their classmates admired their resilience and positive attitude. The footage also offers a glimpse into the challenges they faced as they moved into adulthood. After graduating from high school, they attended Bethel University, where they pursued degrees in education. College life presented new challenges. living away from home, managing their studies, and figuring out their future careers. But as always, the sisters approached these challenges head-on. They were determined to become teachers and worked hard to achieve that goal. After earning their degrees, the twins began their teaching careers. They took a job sharing a single full-time position, teaching 4th and 5th graders.
We're still getting interviews and looking for jobs.
Need instructions, girls?
No, I have it done already. Any instructions, Mom?
This arrangement allows them to bring their unique perspective to the classroom while managing the physical demands of their shared body. The footage shows them interacting with their students who clearly adore them. They have a natural ability to connect with children, and their students see them as role models who demonstrate the importance of perseverance and teamwork. One particularly touching moment in the footage shows the sisters discussing their teaching style. Each brings her own strengths to the classroom. One tends to be more focused on math and science, while the other enjoys reading and art. Together, they create a balanced and dynamic teaching environment that benefits their students. Their ability to work together seamlessly in the classroom is a testament to their lifelong practice of cooperation and communication. As they navigate their teaching careers, they also face the realities of their medical condition. Their shared organs, particularly their liver, continue to be a concern for their medical team. The footage captures conversations with doctors who are closely monitoring their health, always on the lookout for any signs of complications. The twins understand the risks they face, but they refuse to let those risks define their lives. They are committed to living as fully and independently as possible, despite the uncertainties that lie ahead. Their determination to live life on their own terms is evident in every aspect of their lives. From the way they navigate their daily routines to the way they pursue their passions, the sisters embody resilience. The footage shows them enjoying time with friends, going on trips, and participating in activities that bring them joy. They have a close-knit group of friends who have been by their side for years, providing support and companionship. These friendships are a vital part of their lives, offering a sense of normalcy and belonging that is crucial for their well-being. Their family has always been a source of strength for them. Their parents made countless sacrifices to ensure that the twins had the best possible quality of life. The footage includes interviews with their parents who speak about the challenges and rewards of raising conjoined twins. Their father talks about the practical challenges, like modifying equipment to accommodate their unique needs, while their mother reflects on the emotional journey of watching her daughters grow and thrive despite the odds. One of the most poignant moments in the footage is when the siblings reflect on their relationship with each other. They acknowledge that while they are incredibly close, they are also two separate individuals with their own thoughts, feelings, and dreams. They have had to learn how to balance their individual desires with the reality of their shared body. This balance is not always easy, and there are times when they disagree or feel frustrated. But through it all, their love and respect for each other remain unwavering.
They're having pretty ducks. It's gonna be pretty crazy.
Abby and Brittany's journey takes an unexpected turn, bringing new challenges to their relationship. Marriage and boundaries. Recently, Abby got married, just Abby. But Brittany is right there, literally attached to her side. How does this even work? For one thing, they share a pelvis, so whatever goes on with Abby in the bedroom, Brittany is there for it, whether she likes it or not. Think about that. A marriage that involves only one of them, yet the other twin is physically involved in every aspect. How do you even navigate something like that emotionally? It is almost unimaginable, but here they are, doing it. I would love to know what kind of conversations must go on behind the scenes. How do you agree on boundaries in a situation that does not have any clear boundaries to begin with? The whole idea of marriage and intimacy for conjoined twins raises a million questions that no one really has the answers to. According to reports, they have one set of genitals, and apparently both twins feel everything that happens down there. The logistics of this are mind-boggling. Do both of them experience sensations the same way? Does Brittany just tune out while Abby is with her husband? Do they both get something out of it? There are no straightforward answers, and honestly, it is nobody's business, but curiosity about how they make all of this work is natural. The twins have separate brains, but a shared body, and that makes every aspect of their lives, from the mundane to the intimate, a cooperative effort unlike anything most people can even imagine. What is wild is that these twins are out there living their best lives, while the rest of us are out here worrying about the most trivial problems. There is a lot of talk about how people feel anxious just leaving the house or microwaving a meal, yet here are Abby and Brittany out there teaching, driving, shopping, and one of them is even married. They are literally walking into classrooms full of children every day. Children who, let us be honest, are not known for their tact. They are getting stared at in grocery stores, and yet they are just out there living. It is a stark contrast to all the complaining about anxiety and discomfort that we hear so much of nowadays. These two have made a life, a complicated, fascinating, and sometimes downright confusing life, and they seem genuinely happy. They are not just surviving, they are thriving, and that is more than a lot of people can say. It is also worth considering the emotional resilience it must take to manage all this. Think about it. Abby found someone she wanted to marry, and that person also had to be on board with not just her, but her twin, literally and figuratively. That is a relationship dynamic that is unprecedented. How do you even begin to fall in love in that kind of situation? It must require a depth of understanding and empathy that is practically unheard of. Does the husband have a relationship of some kind with Brittany too? Does she just hang out quietly while Abby and her husband are having a moment? Or do they all have some kind of unspoken agreement about giving each other privacy?
Woo! Don't you want to have me?
Are you enjoying your time on the lake?
Honestly, there are probably layers to this relationship that none of us will ever understand. What about Brittany then? She is just there, not married, but living through everything that her sister experiences. It is like the ultimate third wheel situation, but it is her life. She has no choice but to be there for all of it. I cannot help but think about how she must feel. Is she happy for her sister, or is there some level of resentment even if she would not admit it? The two of them have shared everything since birth, but sharing a spouse has to be next level weird. It is honestly kind of a miracle that they have made it this far without any major fallout, at least none that we know of. It is funny how people react though. There has been a lot of buzz online with folks saying things like, if they can find a husband, why cannot I? And it is kind of a valid point. Here are these two in a situation that is so far from ordinary, finding love, while so many people out there complain that dating is too hard or that nobody is good enough. It just goes to show that love really can find a way, even in the most unlikely of circumstances. And then there is the bigger picture. Abby and Brittany Hensel are living examples of what true resilience looks like. They have been through more challenges by the age of 34 than most people face in a lifetime, and they are still smiling, still working, still building their lives. While some folks are out here complaining about how hard it is to order takeout or face the world, these two are out there living, driving, teaching, getting married. They are facing challenges head-on, not hiding from them, and that is something we could all take a lesson from. If Abby and Brittany can navigate life and love so boldly, what's stopping the rest of us? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.